Hello, just doing that little sound check. Yep, we're here. Wow, that was a bit of a fucking nightmare. Now comes the fun part of, did the notes that I have save? Probably not.
Oh.
Yay. All right. So no, Donna's gonna entertain you for a minute.
So this evening we are going to discuss Lunar
Lathers Apothecary Soaps.
Yes. So I look forward to hearing more about this venture because I love soaps. I'm a big fan of it, and that bar of soap that I see on the screen looks very festive for the holiday. So, yeah.
Okay.
So,
sorry about this.
My little project for this afternoon was playing with more DOS. This paper mache type of clay type of thing.
Do DOS.
DOS.
Do DOS Cthulhu.
So yes, as Harry has mentioned, a DOS Cthulhu. So, yeah, we'll see how it turns out. I've been experimenting with the DOS. I really enjoy it. It's a good medium. So.
There we go.
Ta-da! Harry, take center stage.
No, Donna. All right, so Lunar Lathers Apothecary Soaps. This is a venture by my friend Tara. Tara comes from New York. Tara's got a pretty decent fan base that she markets out of, but that doesn't mean that the network can't help her out. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Your friends and your family, they're your first market, but if you really want to grow your business, if you want your business to be sustainable, you do need to reach customers outside of your immediate personal network. There's comments.
Hi, McKenna.
Hi, Karen.
Over there across the sea. Hello.
Currently, Tara resides in Davenport, Florida, but I believe because her goods are durable goods, they're soap, and the like, she can probably ship to anywhere. Regrettably, she had an engagement tonight that she had to be at, so she can't be here herself, so we are just speaking on her stead. So yeah, she's in the good old USA. If you are a foreign purveyor of soap, I suppose there's like an extra fee, but for the most part, shipping in the United States is still generally inexpensive, especially for lightweight items such as soaps. I'm sure there is a shipping fee, but I'm sure it's nominal by comparison. So as far as how to get in contact with Lunar Lathers, right there is her Facebook page that you can contact, streaming across the bottom. Down there.
It's all down there too.
And
I'm looking over here on this other.
Right here is her store page, which you can see via her Facebook page on Big Cartel. She does update with new stock when available. Uh, uh, it particularly is a soap um, company. So I believe she is looking into doing like bath bombs and stuff like that.
Ooh.
So that might be something you might be able to find with her in the future. Uh, and you know, as far as her role in the market, I think it's pretty obvious. She sells soap. Um, Soap is an item that most people don't think of branching out as far as independent businesses are concerned. Um, but you're at the grocery store, they have soap there. You're at Walmart buying I don't know, fucking wheels for your car. There's soap there. You're on Amazon. Fuck it, let's get a bar. Let's get a case of soap, and while we're hunting for toilet paper that we can't seem to get in 2020. So that being said, um, uh, uh, Tara actually fills a I'm trying to get away from giving people who had gotten billions of dollars over the last 8 months or so because of monopoly access to business that small purveyors just didn't have. Uh, that's the niche she really fills in the market, um, and it's at the heart of what we do at the network as well. That's who we help. Uh, Walmart, Target, or Amazon is not going to come to me to help reach new people because they don't need people like like me, and they don't really help people like Tara. Um, and that's what I'm doing. So, in the same vein, that's what Tara's doing with her soap market. She's actually got um, a pretty neat deal there, especially uh, with the flexibility of her product. I mean, she does do a lot of um, pagan witchy soap stuff. And then in the holidays, she's doing a holiday variety of soap, which you can check out right there. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Oh, wait, it's coming back again. There. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. All right. So, the reason why, let me tell you a little bit about Tara. I'm sure Tara could go on a lot more than she did in her type thing, but she just notes that she is a stay-at-home mom and she identifies as a queer witch. But outside that, she's actually a pretty amazing mother, and she absolutely is an amazing wife to my friend Rob, her husband. Um, so there's that too. I mean, she's not just a stay-at-home mom; she's a stay-at-home mom, and she happens to be a great mom. I know there are plenty of stay-at-home moms that are not so great. I'm not naming any names, but somebody knows who I'm talking about. So she was led to entering this venture because she's not able to work. Because she's a stay-at-home mom, going to work is having a schedule for work really doesn't work out very well. And again, with 2020, what job was she going to be able to get? So it's been hard on her family. Rob as well was not working for a while at the beginning of the lockdown, and that you have bills to pay, they have a kid to feed, and that's an important thing that people just don't seem to really account for. I mean, they do when they're in the situation, but like I have bills to pay, but I don't have any children to feed. And you know, we we were hurting, but we weren't hurting so bad. Um, People with families are like super vulnerable, especially your lower middle class families, your working poor families, people who don't have savings, stuff like that. And Tara and Rob found themselves in a tight situation, and this was Tara's response, which is heroic at its minimum. That you see a problem and you find a solution. You don't cave. That's that strength, that courage, that power that you need to survive. And I don't think that really gets recognized enough in entrepreneurs that are that are forged in a fire of you're going to do this or you're going to starve. You know.
Right.
The other thing is Tara really wanted a creative outlet, and this was a creative way to tackle her obvious family's economic situation. Uh, so on the note about Tara's projects, aside being soaps, they are also 100% vegan and environmentally friendly.
Yay. That's good.
So no animals were harmed in the process of creating or obtaining the products to create these soaps, except the dinosaurs that died to make the oil. So that's the skinny on Karen. Karen, yeah, I did say that she probably could ship to London, but you're gonna have to pay for shipping. So if you want soap, I can always send you Tara's way by just going to this thing down here, right here, Karen, right there. You gotta follow it. Don't lose it. Or you can go to the you can go to the Facebook page if you look up Lunar Lathers Apothecary Soaps. The title image from today's post, the purple bottle thing, that's her page. I will also put a link to her Facebook page and Big Cartel in the comment section the moment I can. Aside that, I don't think I have very much else as far as Feature Friday Tara stuff is concerned, because Tara, I transferred all the information that Tara had given me.
Well, I think it has covered all the bases as far as.
Well, yeah, I think we did a good job. Cutting it down from 30 minutes is probably for the best, but I think a lot of that 30 minutes of the last one was the interaction between Leela and I, and well, the first like 10 minutes of trying to get Leela into the stream because she didn't understand how to operate StreamYard. So, of course I want soap. Well, that's the point in being in a market for something that is considered a necessity, is that, of course, you want soap. And one of the things I try to instill in members of the network is that anyone can get any product anywhere. When they're buying a product from anyone on the network, they're not buying it because they need soap. They're buying it because they want to interact with you. Like anyone can go anywhere and learn how to play music. You can go online and follow YouTube links and learn how to play music. When you tapped me to teach you music theory, creative writing, and stuff like that. How to solo, how to create bass lines and stuff like that. The reason why you come to me is because it's me. It isn't because I have a secret that no one else has. There's only so much new that can actually be added to anything in any situation. Is there things that are new to people? Absolutely, but that's the whole thing. How do you choose which person? I mean, I'm not a Grammy award winning recording artist. I do actually know a few Grammy award winning recording artists, and they teach and they charge an appropriate fee for someone who is a Grammy winning recording artist. I teach sort of a different thing than most of the other people do, and I don't charge a quarter what they charge. So everyone has an audience, everyone has a tribe, and we go through this stuff on Tuesday because it's Tribe Shout Out Tuesday. The whole point of entering in the market as an entrepreneur is to find your tribe and to build with your tribe. That's the whole deal.
From a consumer perspective, I rather support artisans and craftspeople and people that are, have a face, have a name instead of, the corporation, big box.
I mean,
made in who knows where.
Jeff Bezos has a face, but everyone seems to want to punch it right now. So,
well, and that's the thing. I've always been about the mom and pops, and we live in a time that there are all kinds of digital mom and pops without so much overhead as the brick and mortars that we're pretty much forced out of at this point in these economic devastating times because of this and that, and having to keep up with changing laws and codes and all this stuff. I mean, so this is a way and a means to put your money
where your mouth is.
Exactly.
I did add the links to Lunar Lathers Apothecary Soaps in the chat twice each, because one's for my personal page that I'm sharing this on, and then the other one is for the network. If you do catch this on the network and you know people who, hi Vinny, and you know people who have businesses, absolutely send them our way. We want to help as many people as possible reach replacement, financial replacement goals, or any type of economic goals that they're looking to reach. I can't help but remind everybody that this past year has shown that getting a job and expecting it to support you throughout your life is not necessarily 100% foolproof. We were kind of thrown for a very big loop. There was a very big eye-opener that happened over the summer this year. And we're not even remotely close to through the storm yet. And a lot of us, we're treading water. We're not in a boat at all.
Some of us were raised by our grandparents' generation, and our grandparents' generation survived, and the Great Depression, and this is far more devastating.
And the last pandemic.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
And they had to be resourceful as fuck. Pardon my French, but serious. I remember hearing stories from. I had a history teacher, Mr. Fitzgerald, And Mr. Fitzgerald in 7th grade would relive his childhood, and they would make his underwear. His mother would make his underwear out of, flour sackcloths and bike inner tubes.
Did it have the little flowers on it too?
I think so. They
The
probably
girls'
did.
dresses that they made out of flower sacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. That's quaint.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm usually a straight color underwear guy when I have to wear underwear. Though I do have Dr. Seuss underwear.
But you got to be resourceful, and people like Tara are invoking that spirit of our grandparents' generation that survived and endured
our
through that.
grandparents. I think that would be like more like her great grandparents.
Yeah, that would be like her great grandparents.
She's a young.
But she's evoking that, and we need more of that.
Yeah, this is. I'm gonna kind of quote Chef Katrina on this one. I know I talk a lot about her, but she's an amazing mentor. This is our time. Like corporate America has shown its face. I mean, I don't mean to dog my employer, because my employer is actually trying to do the best it can for its people, because that's its reputation. But the fact of the matter is that the cards are on the table, and if you have a skill, if you have a marketable skill, or if you have an idea for content, or you have a service that you can provide for people, now is the time to jump in on it. I mean, to be fair, now was September was the time to really start working on it, because then by summertime next year, you should be turning a profit. But now is really the time. If you want to be in business for yourself, if you want to escape employment, you have to start now. Starting now is better than starting tomorrow. Starting yesterday would have been better. Today is still good. Tomorrow is still good. Your timeline is your timeline. But the sooner you start, the sooner you'll see results. This is not something that happens overnight. You don't become an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur in the end of 30 days. Anyone who promises that, I don't agree with them, and I don't generally believe their claims. I believe that their claims are specifically catered to doing certain types of business practices that I do not find sustainable for a very long period of time. So that being said, now that I took the focus kind of away from Tara and onto the project in general, please go visit Tara's store, visit her page, like her page, show your support, tell your friends, tell your family. She does have gift packages available at this point, and bring a little individualism into your daily habits. That's what this is. This is helping a person and a family, not
Jeff.
Not Jeff. Jeff's got all the help he needs. He's got Congress.
Right. So.
People who have families, real people, they need us, and we can't ignore this call anymore. I mean, let's be completely fair. There was a long time that we could just be like, everyone will be fine. We can't be like that no more. That time is over for us.
Well, the last time that everybody turned a blind eye, the mortgage fraud was.
Oh yeah. Yeah, people went homeless.
Yeah.
And that's, sort of kind of happening again. People are now going homeless. So let's try to help everybody out that we can. And
Got
this is
each
how we
other.
can and this is how we can help Tara right here. Going to Big Cartel and buying some soap. And how we can help Leela that we did last week. You can always check last week's if you want some breads, jellies, jams. If you're in the local to Florida area, the Davenport, Claremont area, she can also deliver cinnamon rolls because she won't ship them, but she'll hand deliver them. And that kind of service you can't buy with $1.
Jeff isn't coming to your door
Jeff ain't
delivering jams and jellies
cinnamon rolls
and delightful things of such. So
and I know Leela personally, just like I know Tara personally. I know a lot of the people in the network, that a lot of those member organizations are people I've actually met in real life, and I would not be against meeting everybody that's involved with the network in real life at some point in time.
Doing business.
But I only have so much time on my hands, and I don't like to travel because it involves me interacting with the government, and I don't like doing that. So there's that. Let's try to help each other out. I'll quote Tommy Araya, or however you pronounce his last name, from Slayer. If you see someone going down, pick them up, because we got to help each other out. That's why we're here, to help each other out. Let's go back to the music.